Creating a journal entry involves recording business transactions in the books of accounts. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to create one. 1. Identify the transaction, review the financial transaction, and determine its nature, for example, sales, purchases, expenses, etc. 2. Determine the accounts involved. For each transaction, identify at least 2 accounts affected. One account will be debited and the other will be credited. 3. Classify each account. Decide whether the accounts fall under assets, liabilities, equity, revenue, or expenses. 4. Determine the debit and credit entries. Debit the account that is receiving value, for example, increase in assets or expenses. Credit the account that is giving value, for example, increase in liabilities, revenue, or decrease in assets. 5. Record the entry. Write the journal entry with the following components. Date. The date of the transaction. Accounts. List the accounts affected. The debited account is listed first, followed by the credited account indented. Debit and credit amounts. Enter the corresponding amounts in the debit and credit columns. Description. Add a brief description explaining the transaction. Example. Date. October 10, 2024. Account debit credit. Rent expense $1,000. Cash $1,000. Description. Paid rent for October. This entry shows that $1,000 was paid in cash for rent. Rent expense is debited because it's an increase in expense, while cash is credited because cash is being reduced. 6. Post the entry to the ledger. After recording the journal entry, you'll post it to the appropriate accounts in the general ledger. Let me know if you'd like more detailed examples or explanations.